So I just went on a peace rant. So a peaceful style rant that was clean, didn't curse in it. I made it clean. I was being nice, but you know, you always have to revert to your roots eventually. So now I'm going to give you the nasty, vile, buck wild and crazy fucking rip thrusts again. We're going in raw with the rip thrust again. In this shit talk rant, I basically wanted to fucking shit talk on Christians because I get tired of you little motherfuckers running around ignorant as fuck, all uptight, always with your panties in a little bunch, always thinking you know some shit about something. Man, I could go on for days, man. I could literally go on for days about how you fucking Christians just you just think you just have such a handle. You're so confident in your knowledge of something. You sit around, you have your little hoop and hollering services, and then you have your little prayer and your Bible studies and your little gatherings and all this dumb shit. And you don't even realize that half of the time you're literally going against nature. You're on some dumb shit. You're going against nature. It's nature itself. Like, you're literally doing crazy shit like I was when I was a Christian back in the past. Like, shit, that's you're trying to push boulders up icy hills and shit. You're trying to like fucking reinvent the wheel. You know, you're trying to reinvent the wheel in the middle of traffic. Literally, you think that you can you think you have enough time to reinvent something while there's cars coming. You're already fucking dead. You're literally a ghost right now at this point. You are, literally. It's ironic because you are. You're a fucking ghost at this point. And one thing you need to realize, if you realize anything, is you gotta realize that Satanism will always win. Okay? Now, maybe in some far off world, in some far off galaxy, where like the aliens have already come and they have run most of us, they have fucking run the most of us out because they realize that,
Anything?
maybe
What do you want me to
they're
do
not
again?
so down with the satanic like us humans are, and having so much fun with all this shit. And
Just a
well,
second.
hey,
Mm-hmm.
I really don't want to see that, but
Come
what I'm
on,
saying
bitches.
is, you little Christian bastards, you are some nasty little. You know what annoys me so much when like you think that by your luck, because that's all it is luck half of the time. You think you always attribute
Look here.
your good luck and fortune to your fucking bullshit Christian Judeo God that is a fictitious fucking character that you made up, and half of the conclusions you come to is from that you're up in some service crying your eyeballs out like little pussies, getting all emotional over Jesus sob stories and tales in heart wrenching things that are designed to pull a human being into an emotional state in a guilt trip. Actually, it's more of like a guilt trip like state, and you, because of that, you leave with tears and stuff, and you feel convicted and all this, and you literally have been fooled because what they did was they have chosen a adversary and a villain for you to put your hatred into, so you blame all your problems on that. And then they made a hero for you that's fictitious, so then you blame all your positive and good on that. And then you develop these psychological breaks to where you literally think now that everything you see the scope through that. That's all you when things are happening, you have some doubts because yes, there's still a little bit of like logic, reason, and sanity there, but for the most part, you're seeing through that scope. So now you just start like having this putrid. I hate it. It's this putrid aura and attitude of like, oh, my God, this. Oh, he's gonna solve my problems. Oh, oh, I'm doing well. I'm successful. Oh, glory be to God. Okay, it's like, man, what's funny is when all that shit, when it's funny when all that shit crashes and burns too. It's like I used to feel like it was so evil and so wrong and sinister to be an eye looking from another place, watching that and be like, mm-hmm. So what now, Christian? What's your next move? What do you think about that? Explain that away, huh? Pray that away, huh? Nah. You just be like me soon enough. You'll be just like me. You'll be satanic as fuck, walking around here with fucking goth nails, satanic as fuck, learning fucking rituals and shit. That's what you'll be doing soon enough. Keep fucking playing around. And one thing I hate too, one thing I hate the most is those Christians who are so protective over everything. Oh yeah, you little Christians, want to hear this? Want to hear something really really funny? You're so protective of things, like you're like, oh, I have sons and daughters, and they're gonna be an age, and oh, you don't want them to be unequally yoked, as they say. You guys like throwing that around, unequally yoked. Like, an unbeliever like me just cannot procreate or cannot date your daughter, and if I was a girl, your son. It's like you don't want people like me to be mingling with your little, look here, you little motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you some shit. Number one about me, I'm nasty, I'm vile, I'm strong, and I got a fucking I have a mean disposition. I have like a fucking bull's disposition, a canine pit bull like disposition going on here, right? And I'm black, and I got a big fucking dick, and I'm vile, and I'm rough and nasty, motherfucker. And I like to rip shit up and break shit, and I train to do that shit, right? Even down to the thrusts, to the guts, nigga. So you're probably like, I am not letting that. I am not letting that near my daughter. Well, guess what, motherfucker? And I like white bitches too, just in case you didn't fucking know. That's my favorite fucking thing. So, look here. Like I said, you could teach your little fucking your daughters, your young adult, you have daughters that are like 18, 20, 30, you know, you're like, oh, I hope she finds a nice Christian man. And, some of you even, you don't even want to see her the black man. So you're like, I hope she finds a nice white Christian man like me, like her dad. And motherfucker, look here. You don't know how shit could happen. That bitch could develop a taste, right? And you gotta understand, she's a woman. She's not your little fucking Christian little toy or your Christian wife. If even I'll even say on the flip side, like if you're a man, you're like thinking, oh, I want to find this Christian woman, motherfucker. I'll find that Christian bitch and I'll put her on to this satanic shit, turn her ass out, and fucking gut her ass out, and it maybe even have some little kids, and they'll be satanic as fuck. They'll be witches and they'll be satanic as fuck, motherfucker. I'll be up in there. Your little bitch Christian ass can go skedaddle. Get the fuck up out of here. You will be dominated. You'll be taken over. You've already lost. You ain't got nothing. Now, maybe on some luck, shit won't turn out that way, but I love to see motherfuckers like me turn all type of people out. Satanically, I mean. Not like that. Not in that way. But satanically, It's like, oh yeah, so you think you want to be Christian, right? How's about that's just a phase? You ever think of that? Because for me, it was technically just a phase. Thinking I was going to be Christian or some shit. Some nice little Christian happy ending. Nah! You know what the only happy ending is? The only happy ending is my satanic ass balls deep in your females with deep, powerful thrust and busting a nut is the happy ending. Can I even say this on YouTube? Maybe, maybe not. I'm going out on a limb. I'm on risk. Look here, you little motherfuckers. I'm about to pop your necks off like fucking chickens in this motherfucker. All of you. Go fuck off. So, I had to vent because if you don't get anything off of this shit talk, nasty, guttural, deep thrusts, rant. Get this, motherfucker. That even on your deathbed, probably half of the shit that you ever believed in your little woo-woo Christian religion is fucking bullshit. This is America. This is America, so I could say that shit. With no consequences, most likely. You stupid little motherfuckers. Fuck. And if you're white and you're racist too, guess what, motherfucker? I'm all up in your bitches. I'm all up in your offspring, in your seed, motherfucker. With no shame. To the fucking guts, bitch. When you see me and I got my fucking alpha shirt on, that's what that shit means, you motherfucker. Jesus. Nothing is sacred, motherfucker, not to me, until I say it is. And I also have to say that I love destroying and deflowering things that you Christians think is sacred. Or just in general, people who are of this persuasion of like, oh, you can't touch that. You can't go there. I'm already in, motherfucker, and I busted. I'm already done. What do you mean I can't go there? I've already been. I'm walking out of that motherfucker. I already busted. I've had my fill for the day, but I will be coming back again. Okay? So, if you've never been to this channel, this is Steve's Art and Fun channel. You're like, that doesn't sound like art and fun. It never does at first. But guess what? After the first few times, I bet you'll be coming back again. You will come back. And I will be coming back. I always come back. Jesus hasn't come back yet, but I've came back many times. So, just try to extrapolate that. Okay. So, this is your host, Steve from the back, coming at you hard and raw. Okay? Coming at you vile and nasty with RIP thrusts all day and fucking tomorrow. This has been a fun, buck wild and crazy rant. This is your host, Steve from the back. Like, comment, and fucking subscribe. And I'm out.